I was doing a baptism talk for a friend's grandchild, and the service happened to be at Epiphany, and at the same time as doing that with Epiphany and all the things about gift and journey, I was also thinking about the language of being on an amazing journey from baptism. So the first thing I did was actually I bought a little pair of baby shoes which I gave as a gift to the child that was being baptised that day, and said to the parents these are their shoes to take them through their journey. But then I wanted to do something that engaged everybody who was present, so I went off and I bought a whole load of little baby socks. And it turns out you can buy these quite cheaply in some of our discount supermarkets, or even in a charity shop actually. And then I wrapped each of them up, just one sock separately. So I ended up in a box with a whole load of little parcels like this, just wrapped up different shapes and sizes. And I invited everyone to simply take one of these from the box, pass them around the congregation, and everybody was really curious, and I said don't open them until I tell you. And then at the right moment I said to people, now open your little parcel, and everybody excitedly opened it, and there was much laughter of course as everybody was waving around their little baby sock. And then I simply said, if you would like to, take the baby sock home, attach it to your fridge, perhaps use a fridge magnet or pin it on a notice board, and then every time you see that little sock, just invite you to pray for the child who's been baptised today. You might want to pray for the other children in your family, perhaps even to pray for children in the world. And it was just a great success. The people present all loved it. They took the socks home. There were none left in the church afterwards. The thing about that was, a few weeks later I decided to do it again in one of those baptism services where we had a lot of people who don't normally come to church. It was a service that was at 12:30 on a Sunday, and I thought, well, maybe they won't want to do something like that. So I decided just to do the socks for parents, grandparents, godparents. Told them all that, gave them the socks, they all enjoyed it, but I happened to have quite a lot left in a box from the time. So I just said, I'll be standing at the door as you leave, and anybody who would like to take one of these parcels so that they can pray for the child who's been baptised today, please feel free to do so. And the amazing thing was that very quickly I ran out of the little parcels, because so many of those present, so many of these lovely young people who were there as friends and families, wanted to take this away to help them and remind them to pray for the child that day. So be confident in encouraging people and give them something specific to do, and people will go away and pray.